What is up, YouTube? It is the Zelda Duelist back at you with another spicy decklist video. And this one, well, it's a bit different, you see. For this is not my decklist. Shocker. For I do not play Synchrons. I play Branded Dark Magician. I play Hero. I play Light Swan. I do not play Synchron, for I do not play Synchro Monsters. So who dastardly deck could this be? Remember that video? I think it was the last video? Well, I showed my brother, and he had a Synchron deck. Well, this is his full power Synchron deck. I don't know why the quotation marks with the jungle Synchron there. This can be quite far from a Synchron deck with some of the extra deck cards we see later. So I will give so how this will work is I'll give my rating on the deck and the cards he's running, and at the end I give an entire review on it. And there are some very, very odd choices in here. Let's start off with the main deck, shall we? First we have the Synchrons of the deck. 2 Junk Synchron. One of the best Synchron tuners in the game for him. So yeah, 10 out of 10 Synchron cards. So there we go. He needs one more though, which he refuses. 2 Fleur Synchron. I don't know why he's playing 2. He could just play 1. That's a good 7. The 1 Jet. Amazing card. 10 out of 10. And an unknown Synchron. Tell me everyone, who actually plays unknown Synchron, please? That's right. No one except my brother. So I will give it a good 5 out of 10. Well, being the card, I mean, it's a free special summon, I guess. Other than that, I don't see much of a purpose to it. But hey, he does some really weird things in his dueling, so it makes sense he's playing it. Next up, we have the general level 2s. Or, sorry. The monsters he generally used to synchro summon with generally his Junk Speeder. Junk Speeder, Junk Synchron. And yes, he has got the power cards he needed. We have 2 Synchron Explorer. It's a good card. Gets cancelled by literally Veiler, Imperm, DD Crow. But other than that, it's pretty good. Like a good solid 8 out of 10. Synchron Carrier, similar story. 8 out of 10. He needs more copies of it though. 2 Doppel Warrior. Again, this is what he revives with his Junk Synchron, or Foolish Bowling or whatever. Great card. Amazing. This one, I'll give you 5. This is called Tuning Wear. I will give you 5 seconds to think if you know what this does. Do you not know? Well, good, because I've never seen anyone play it except him. But it's surprisingly good. Treat it as a level 2 for a Synchro Summon. And when it's integrated for a Synchro Summon, you can draw a card. So +1. And it's level 2 or a 1. So you can special summon it with something like 1 for 1, let's say. So overall, it's a pretty good card. I'd give it a 10 out of 10 actually for just being there. Doppel Warrior is an 8, is a 9 out of 10, but I'm not giving it 1. Now these are his remaining monsters. Oh, I missed one. Quillbot Hedgehog. 10 out of 10, revives itself from grave. Amazing. Good for level climbing. These are his remaining monsters. These go from odd to downright weird. Starting off, we have Goblin Digger. Why? Why in the Synchron deck? Oh yeah, because he plays Xyz monsters in the Synchron deck. Don't ask me why. Good, solid 6 out of 10. I guess you go into level 7s, 5s, I guess. Play Exploder. Now Play Exploder is actually a good card, so I'll give it 10, not 10, but a good 7 out of 10 because it's good consistent level climbing. He plays a Defleur package with Necrofleur and Sorcier Defleur. Sorcier Defleur is a monster stealer, and this plus his first thing is Baron Defleur. Why is he playing it? Your guess is as good as mine. Necrofleur on its own is garbage. Guess it gets you a Star Mine, I guess. Sorcerer Fleur is it's a beat stick. 0 out of 10, 3 out of 10. And then we have his I'm afraid he has hand traps, folks. but not the ones you're expecting. No, we have 2 Swift Scarecrow. Yeah, not Vaders, which are tuners. Not Ash, which are tuners. Not even Battle Fader, which we use for level climbing. We have Swift Scarecrow. It's alright, I guess. 5 out of 10. Yeah, if you can tell, his deck is a great amalgamation of monsters. Let's get down to the spells. Starting off strong with the best search engine in the deck. Tuning at 3. What more can I say then? It's an amazing card, 10 out of 10 for Synchron. Search for Tuner Miller card. I mean, it's a good cost. Then we get some other search on the mill cards in these 3. We get Reinforcement of the Army. Amazing card, 10 out of 10 from a hero standpoint. From any warrior themed deck standpoint. Lets you search for your Junk Synchron, your Doppel Warrior, anything like that. Here's the Foolish Burial. 10 out of 10. You could pitch Doppel Warrior or Junk Synchron for a quick synchro summon. Very handy. 1 for 1. I try and get for years, and when he finds out that it's overpowered for him when he summons out Tuning, where normal summons Junk Synchron without anything engraven, boom, he has Junk Speed at turn 1. He got that as well, which is nice for him. So yeah, those 10 out of 10 spells. Then we get the Revival spells. He has 2 of these. We have Monster Reborn. Reborn the Monster. Great card, 10 out of 10. It's funny when you seal your post monsters for a synchro summon. Which I learned the hard way when he summoned Dark Magician and used that plus Junk Synchron for Baron de Fleur. The other one, Floret de Fleur. And if I'm honest, I've never seen anyone play this before him. And my god, is it a good card. So yeah, I give it like a good 7 out of 10 for reviving any level 2 or lower. For more level climbing with Synchrons. Just to negate its effect. I mean, the equipped monster leaves the field, you can just discern from the spell and drop the graveyard to another Synchron monster you control. So which isn't bad, give it a bit more attack, I guess. But negating its effects. The rest of the cards are, yeah. So you get Mind Control, which I sort of get. You know, you've seen your opponent's monsters, like, for Synchron summons, like, good 7 out of 10. You get, like, Night Beam, which you've seen DZ's video. It's a good back removal for deck cards, so it's not bad. MST's a classic, so both of these, like, 8 out of 10s. Back removal. We got Dark Hole. This deck's go first. And he's playing Dark Hole. Maybe he wants to just nuke the board if he has to go second, I guess. 7 out of 10. Concentrating Current. Why? Target phase that monster you control. Gains tag to its defense. Now, normally I'd say this is a bad card. But the amount of times I've ran headfirst into it with Dark Magician, I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to give it a good 8 out of 10 because of the fact I'm dumb. And it's funny when you just do it and your opponent can't beat over your monster. And then we get the traps. Now, most of these are battle related, but there's some outliers. For example, 2 Punch in the Box. Now, this is a nice trap card. It's non-targeting. Wait a minute. It targets the attacking monster, but it's also removal of other monsters and lowering attack. It's an underrated battle trap, because when you think of battle trap, it's Magic Cylinder. It's Mirror Force. It's negate attack, literally. Not Punch in the Box. But this is a really good card. So battle trap, it's 10 out of 10. This deck, 7 out of 10. Fiendish Chains. Oh boy, now this was a trap card that was used for a very long time. I think it stopped being used in 2020, 2019 in the meta because Phantom Knight's Fog Blade, and you stopped playing traps in the end because they're too slow. But overall, it's still a great trap, 9 out of 10 for a negate. Let's go for the negates now. Is 3 negating traps. Oh, sorry, 2 negating traps. We got the Dark Bribe spell traps. I've hit it myself, 10 out of 10 card. Oh, sorry, 8 out of 10 because you then print draw. And then we have Solemn Warning. Yeah, not Judgment. Not Strike. Warning. Don't get me wrong, this was good for a while, Solemn Warning. Especially in the Synchro era. But, like, when Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! I lost its touch, if I'm honest. So I give it a good 8 out of 10. maybe 7. There's other stopping of monsters being summoned. Bottomless trap hole. Now you know I play this because it's funny for me, and I'll give the same thing. It's funny when he uses it as well. 8 out of 10. Last 3, we have the compulse. You know, the classic trap from Invasion of Chaos. I will give it 6 out of 10. Dust Tornado. It's MST but trap card. It's worse. 7 out of 10. Regeki Break. 5 out of 10 modern Yu-Gi-Oh standards. So for main deck standards, I give it a good 7, maybe a 6, 7 from 6 to 8 out of 10. So let's say 7. Not bad. Then there's the extra deck. Now then, I will go first with the not synchro monsters. We'll go through the synchro monsters first. For his rank, his level 4s. Yeah, he's on level 4. It's Starmine. This card, you only summon one of it per turn. When it basically, pretty much when it leaves the field, you burn each play for 2k. That's it. It just gets destroyed by the adjacent monster. 5 out of 10. He uses it for level climbing if he has to. Or XZ summoning, but I'll get to that later. So yeah, let's start mine. Now he has a fair amount of rank 5s, which is good. I think one he didn't got the right sleeves yet, but yeah, that's fair enough. Now he has, and I will go through his worst to best. Infernoble Knight, Captain Oliver. I'm being dead ass serious. It's Infernoble Knight, Captain Oliver. Unless you play Infernobles, you don't know what this does, and in all honesty, it doesn't benefit Danny in the slightest. The next worst, so yeah, 4 out of 10. Jet Warrior. At least it's about synchron now. I mean, it's alright, you need a level 4 on, so you have your Goblin, you have your Starmine, and that's it. That's the only way you summon it, really. Other than 2 level 2s, which isn't worth it. It's over for bounce a couple cards and revive itself. More level climbing, I guess. 5 out of 10. Then, the Junk Warrior. Now, I love Junk Warrior. It's one of the few 5Ds cards I love. Better than for me in Star Dragon. So I'll give it a good 7 out of 10. Pretty good still, I guess. But not amazing. Axel Synchron. He has a Tuner Synchron. And an Axel. And it's alright. Good 8 out of 10. For being able to throw 3 Baron de Fleur in some cases, but that's it. His 10 out of 10 level 5 Synchron. And earlier, Junk Speeder. Here's its Ash Magnet. This puts all other level 5 Synchros to shame. In fact, it will let you summon it up in your extra monster zone. I will special summon at maximum in most Synchron, in some Synchron 5 monsters now from my deck. Nibiru me. I dare you. Or in his case, I will summon 3 monsters and pull out Baron de Fleur. So yeah, 10 out of 10 card. And if it gets Ash, you can still use it for battle, I guess. If you're in second. It's 1 level 6 Starless Assault Warrior. This makes sense. You'll have Starless Warrior said for years. And I mean years. And it can be useful for level climbing potentially. Or summon back Junk Speeder combat. Or Junk Warrior combat. But yeah, I'd give it a good 8 out of 10. There's level 7s. We have 1 PSY Framelord Zeta. Not Omega. Not the one everyone knows. Zeta. So I mean, special summon monsters. Which is still good. But not as good as Omega. But so it's good 8 out of 10. And Rampaging Smash Tank Rhino Saber. No, we are not playing Duel Links. This is actual TCG card he is playing. Oh, it's an OTK card. I'll give it 9 out of 10 for the fact you could just summon this. Just got an entire hand and fight me. I like it. By OTK, I mean it helps with OTKs. Then we get his rank. The ranks at level 10s. His ace of the deck, or what was his ace for years, Stardust Warrior. It's a difficult summon, but when it does, it's basically unpunishable. And you can basically negate special summons effects or wait a minute. Let me reread this. Yeah, when you with special summon a monster, stop special summoning, which is automatically good. But also, when it's destroyed, you spend out any that synchron monster pretty much from your extra deck, right? Level 8 or lower warrior or synchron monster. Lo and behold, we have Stardust Assault. We have Junk Warrior. We have Jet, making it useful. Give it a good 8 out of 10, even though it's a really difficult summon. Last one is when you think of synchro level 10 monsters in modern day Yu-Gi-Oh, you don't think of anyone else except Baron the Floor. What is it? It's an Omni Negate. It's a pop. It does everything you want in a synchro monster. It's accessible and makes synchro decks in general very powerful. 10 out of 10. I hate the card. Get me used against me. Now we have the other extra deck monsters. 2 Xyz monsters, for starters, in Ultimate Rare Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon, which he got for his birthday. Don't know how he pulled it, but he did. When you get Starmine and Goblindigo on field, I guess. Or you go Tornado Dragon. Both 5 out of 10. Like, they're useless in his deck. He plays Link monsters in Decode Talker. 7 out of 10. And Sayuja Skuldred. Yeah, Sayuja Skuldred. No, the card playing like Dark Worlds or Dangers. No, Sayuja. 7 out of 10. It's a good card. And overall, the extra deck, I give it a good 8. Without the Xyz links, solid 9 out of 10 for what he has. With these, we're going down to an 8. Overall, I give his deck a good 8 out of 10. Not 8, no, 7 out of 10. It's a good deck, don't get me wrong, for what he has. It's pretty skillful in how he uses it, and often outplays like bigger boards with stuff like Mirror Jade on. But yeah, that's me ranking my brother's deck list. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, dislike didn't. If you want to see more of this, subscribe. I might do in the future is go through other people's deck lists. So if you have your own deck lists, I've got a Discord server in the description. You can join Submit deck lists. I'll go through them, like judge them and whatnot. If that's what you want me to do. And you'll be on YouTube, so with a link to who you are. The Discord tag more likely. But yeah, thanks for watching.